Hello everyone and welcome back inside of Fallout 4. Nick here with Degenerate Gaming, and today we're going to continue our walkthrough on very hard difficulty. We are going to be traveling outside of Sanctuary Hills today, and we are going to be headed out into the wasteland a little ways. To get started, you're going to want to make sure you have a couple of items. One, we are going to want our 10 mil pistol, as it is our highest damage weapon at this point. We're not going to do any modding because we chose to go with locksmith instead of the required perk to mod weapons, so we'll be doing that here very shortly. We really don't need anything else. All of this stuff can stay. Okay, now this is important. Some things you're going to want to make sure you have on you at all times. Jet. We're going to take a medics, but really you don't need to have that on you at all times. We're going to take Psycho. We're going to take 2 Rad-X. Oops. And take some Radaway. I like to keep 2 on me, just for in case I need them. Always want to have stim packs, and the rest of the stuff can stay. All the junk can go. We're down to 5. Alright. Let's hotkey some things here. We want jet right there. Actually, for now, you guys can actually hotkey this however you want. I'm going to do this for what I'm going to need here. Actually, we'll put medics there and then Rad-X there. Quick overview of all the drugs that I grabbed. Started with jet, slows time for 10 seconds, very useful. Not really useful here, but I do like to keep it in my inventory. We have medics, which is 25% damage resistance. We have psycho, which is 25% damage resistance and 25% damage for 8 minutes. Rad-X is 100 rads resist, and Radaway is minus 300 rads, which is the red bar on your health. Stim packs 30% health, and they restore your limbs. So you'll notice that when you get crippled limbs, you need to take a stim pack, otherwise you'll be howling, gimping around, and very vulnerable. Now that we have that set, what we're going to do is we're going to sleep until, actually, before it gets daylight, what we're going to do, we're going to go and, actually I lied, I forgot, I wanted to show you guys this and I didn't earlier. Just get out of the cook station here. Now, when you sleep in a bed that you own, like there, I got the well rested bonus. That means I get an XP boost to any XP that I earn. So, we're gonna cook up some rad roach meat here, and as you can see, I get 3 XP a pop. And we're gonna make us some drugs. Oops. And we'll go over a lot of these as we start using them. We'll make some jet. And we'll make some psycho. We're going to use quite a bit of psycho. Now, some of these are just combinations, and a lot of them, or the bottom half of them, we can't even make because we don't have chemists. However, we'll be using we'll be probably taking a lot of drugs over the course of this playthrough. So get used to it. That's just the way it is. They're here to help you. So definitely want to use it the best you can. It is noted that you can get addicted while taking drugs, and the only way to cure that addiction is either by seeing a doctor, by making a refreshing beverage, or by taking an addictol, which is another chem, which you'll find out in the wasteland. I don't believe you can make it. I'm not sure about that though. Um, or you can just take more of that drug, and until you do, you'll have basically a stat decrease, which will it's different for each type of addiction. You can get addicted to alcohol, jet, psycho, whatever drug of choice of yours you can obviously get addicted to. And the way it works is it has a certain percentage of chance. So if it's 10%, you have a 1 in 10 shot at getting addicted to that drug. The effect, however, does not stack, so don't worry about that. It's a 1 in 10 shot every time you take it. It happens. Certain things are acceptable, and you really could care less about. You just have to watch and kind of learn, and we'll go over it as we get addicted on what we can live with and what we probably won't. But now that we're all set, we're gonna sleep until morning, and then we will head out to Red Rocket Truck Stop. All right, our trusty 10 mil pistol, and we'll start heading for the bridge. Now again, if you see anything you didn't scrap along the way and you want to pick up, you might as well do so. I'll probably be running into a lot of things over my travels that I don't end up using. Okay, once you're over the bridge here, there's these two people here. This guy always has a drifter outfit and some stim packs. And he's got an ammo and a pipe pistol. We'll be taking that. There's a tire iron here and Mongol dog meat. We'll use that to make us some steak later. For now, though, we're going to switch over to that drifter outfit that we just picked up. As you can see, we have the little lightning bolt that's energy resistance. The biohazard is radiation damage, or excuse me, radiation damage resistance. So we have no ballistic type of damage resistance, which is the little shield there. Um, we're not too worried about the radiation. And we do get a little more energy resistance. That's going to be our main focus early on, is energy resistance, as we're going to try and use a lot of stealth, and hopefully we don't end up soaking up a lot of bullets. That's preemptively, that's the idea. If you jump up here to this little statue, there is always a duffel bag here with some ammo, which you're going to want to grab. And right there is the Red Rocket Truck Stop. And here we meet the German Shepherd companion, Dog Meat.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
You want to come with me, pal?
Okay, then. Let's stick together. Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? Hey. Wait there. Come on.
Drag him out here. I really don't use companions all
Over
that
here.
much. Dog Meat's probably the best one
How you doing, buddy?
out of them to use.
Go
Quit
on
moving
home.
around, dumbass. Um, However, like especially with mole rats and other, things when you're trying to play in stealth, it's sometimes they make life very difficult. And we're gonna sneak our way in here because there's some hostiles floating around. They're kind of hidden right now. So we're gonna jump in here. Go for a little run. Get a reload. Blew his head off. Okay. You have just met your first set of mole rats. Those things are pains in the fucking ass. Basically, what they do is they sneak up behind you, and apparently there's still some floating around. Well, maybe not. Okay. Anyways, basically what they do is when you encounter them, they will, burrow underground and kind of try to sneak attack you. Um, can be rather difficult to deal with, as they usually will flank you when they do this. But once we get to a certain point, they, as far as damage goes, we should be able to clean them out rather quickly. Now being so low level and our weapons being not so good as they are not modded, will be the, we'll have the toughest time. Always want to check this toolbox. This always has an adhesive in it. And there's always a stim pack here on this thing. Now, oops, let's see here. We're going to look, as you can see, there is some stuff in this workshop. We're going to come and take that here in a bit. We're going to do some looting here first. Make sure you're thorough. There is some good stuff laying around here. This hot plate, coffee pot in particular. Bottle caps on the register. This telephone, very valuable. The toaster's another good one. More adhesive, gotta love that. That's gonna be huge here in the early game. Cap stash, clipboard's good for a spring. Chem cooler, we get some mentats, perfect. Okay, now this terminal here, you can read the service logs. There's really not anything. Oops. Or that's not the one you want to read. The one you want to read would be safe storage. Really, you don't have to read it if you're watching this walkthrough, but this one essentially tells you that there's a cave under the Red Rocket truck stop, and it's got some radioactive materials in it, and some different things. So we're gonna go check that out. Don't forget your cigarette cartons. Those are good for asbestos. And there's some stuff outside. Again, don't worry so much about don't worry so much about the Sorry, that damn radio. I thought I had the thing. Ooh, the desk fan. We want that. Thought I had the damn radio turned off, and I did. However, it was still playing music. Can't be having that. And be getting dinged for all sorts of copyright bullshit. And we'll just turn the music down. How's that sound? Really not too worried about the ominous tones. There's a cook station out back. Ice cooler. There's usually, oh, not this time. There can be some shit in that trash bin, so it's good to check that. That's really the reason why I came up back that way. Nuka-Cola, a couple of empty milk bottles. Quick check in the front, and away we go. Alright. The cave is right down here. Before you go in, you're going to want to grab this gas can and grab a bunch whatever shit you can find laying around outside. There's an extinguisher in the box and a bunch of tools. Grab those. This is glowing fungus. This stuff is pretty hard to find in a lot of places. I haven't really seen too much of it in the early game in places, so you're going to want to get all that you can here, and we'll head down to the mole. Okay, looking at the time, we are going to end it here, and we'll bring it back right here in the next video. Be episode 7, where we clean out the mole rat den. We'll do some looting and some scrapping at Red Rocket Truck Stop. I want to thank you all for watching, and we will see you right back here on the next video for more Fallout 4 action. Thanks. See ya.